We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Parker Washington with the return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, run.
ETN again. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. It was Oso Digizua in on the tackle. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lawrence looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, go. 11. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Red on red.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On second down, it's ETN. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
Going to the ground again on first.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, hey, hey.
From the 46. That pass caught by Strange. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Yep.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, easy, route, 13 loop.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. And now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, run!
Lawrence throwing here. He'll get this to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The kick by Shudak is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wait,
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41.
There we go. What do you think?
Running this one left. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
What do you think?
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think? What do you think?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
On red. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now off the play action. That's taken in by Etienne. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
All right, let's go.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. He's got a gain of 6 there. Malik Hooker with the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our... Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football.
Yeah!
They've got 2nd and 5. Play action, Prescott. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
47. 26.
On 1st down, they'll run. They'll cobble together a yard there. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? Where do you think? What do you think?
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll try and punch it in. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Connects with Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Red on red.
Running it here with ETN. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here's the 24. Hey, kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. ETN on the catch. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Hauled in left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hey.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Take right open. Red, 23.
They go right back to ETN. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Lawrence to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, easy. Route.
On the run, it's ETN. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, run. Silver.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got, ready,
3rd and just 2 to go.
Gun. On the red.
Now Lawrence. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Safe right. Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Jaguars, who have 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready. 24. Hey, Jupiter!
ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, Lion!
Throwing now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Hey, kill!
He's throwing for it! And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Jaguars 11.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Dak now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Secures this at the 17. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Jaguars football. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
11.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hey, easy. Route.
2nd and 1. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Here's a give up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here we go! Wait,
Dak off the play fake. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Right, let's go. 11, add that. Take right open. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Lawrence now off the play action. He finds Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
24.
Motion man sent left. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Yeah, here we go. Take.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey.
Throwing from near his own goal line. This is hauled in by Myers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Kill.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Easy. Here we go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Able to find Strange here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the red. 11.
Lawrence to throw it. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, let's go. Easy. Read up 24. Read 34. 13, move. Move.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Kill. What do you think?
Play action, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Switch it, hey. Good. What do you think?
They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10. We need to get some positive yardage here. They kick the running back in motion.
Here we go, 46.
2nd and 10 now. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender. And even more so, the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have Well, it's enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yeah! Here we go! Like check! Here we go, 46! Go, go, go!
Running back sent in motion. They're going to throw it on third and long. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go!
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now.
Red, I'm red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, it's an interception! Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Here we go, 47.
From the gun is Prescott. Trying for a touchdown here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
These are 24.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This one intended for the running back. And now they face 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
11.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
30 left.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, here we go. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr, been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody wanna doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same.